I will not comment on baseball.
Holy shit.
Why? Do you watch baseball?
No, I don't.
But it's the World Series. Why wouldn't you talk about it?
I feel like
you can talk
two legendary teams.
You're anyone you're involved in sports.
It's sports. You're the
sports
sports show.
It's during the middle of NFL and college.
Who gives a fuck?
Whoa. The disrespect you have for the National Football League is out of control.
And we're moving on to all your football. Just okay.
Pretty good impersonation over there, big guy.
Yeah.
Saw your first comedy show the other day.
Yeah.
Wait, talk about that.
Yeah. What'd you think? Can we put sound effects? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mouthpiece Makes Vegas Pay. I'm your host, Brady Matthews. Let's have a rip-roaring effing good time. Have a seat, grab some popcorn, get a Capri Sun, grab your girlfriend, kiss her on the lips, tell her you're sorry, make a pot roast, whatever you guys need to do, get comfortable, because we have quite the show in store for you guys. We have a lot to recap. We have Bronny and LeBron doing their thing, father-son sort of situation for the Lakers. Week 1 NBA, we're going to recap that. Recap. Also, UFC 308, we have Holloway versus Taporia with my guy Raymond, and the World Series kicks off. Who do we like for MVP, and do we like the Yanks or do we like the Dodgers? What's the big hubbub between these two? And I never say hubbub. And also there's going to be a lot of trades for the NFL that are coming out. The NFL trade line's coming up, and we're going to talk trades that we see happening, trades that are already happening, and things that we think that we like to see happen, aka my Chicago Bears. With that said, we have a lot to chew on and some other things to get to that I didn't mention, but let me introduce my all-star crowd, my A1, my ride or die, my left to my right. The best chest hair this side of the 95, it's Raymond back. Sherwood, everyone.
It's back. Raymond James.
Raymond James.
Raymond, how are we? How's the chest hair?
Good.
How's Valor?
It's finally free. Valor's good. So
nice.
Yeah, glad they're here. So
right, okay.
They'll see this, but that's great.
But we're gonna go over your picks from last week, right? We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Right. He was, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a special guest with us today. He does the best penguin impression. He does all of our NFL picks. He owns this company called Make Vegas Pay. He's the one, the only. It's Sweiss.
Woo! There we go.
Now you gotta do the walk.
No, we're not doing.
Come
the walk.
on, you have to do the walk.
No, I'll do it on Tuesday in the costume.
See,
all
where's
right,
your?
All right.
What if there?
I'll sympathize. You can do it next week.
What if a hot chick?
Should I get
here?
the costume?
What?
Should I get the costume?
Which costume are you thinking of?
The penguin onesie.
Yeah, but Ray showed you that one's garbage.
Yeah, the like an actual penguin.
I think an actual penguin's cute.
All right, we'll do it.
Cute. If you're the actual penguin, you look ridiculous.
Do you think?
It'd be creepy.
Do you think Eileen would like you in the actual penguin outfit? Because she said you need to have a picture up here in a dog costume. Did she not?
I think she said she wanted a dog up on the wall.
A dog what?
On the wall. A photo of a dog.
A photo of a dog.
Yeah.
His mom came over and said he needs a photo of a dog on the wall. I was like, okay, all right, let's do it.
Why?
Yeah, why, Sweiss? Why? What's your dog's name, by the way? Tell the people at home. They want to get to know you, Sweiss. Open up a little bit. Get off the computer.
The dog.
Jesus. We didn't come here to watch you study hall.
My parents' dog's name is Maverick. Like Top Gun Maverick.
Nice. Why not Goose? Because he died?
Because his name was like Mervick or something when they got him. I don't know.
Okay.
Can't pronounce his actual name, so it was between Maverick and Oreo. They went with Maverick.
I'm more of an Oreo guy. I think Maverick and Oreo.
Well,
Oreo.
I had my buddy in college, or not buddy, fraternity brother who I didn't like, had a dog named Oreo, so I was like, don't name the dog Oreo.
Right. I love that story. Can you please go back on your computer?
Yes, sir.
We're just doing a show here. Can we get him like 3 more White Claws? That'd be great. Yeah. And also White Claws sponsor us. We love you. Big fans of yours over here.
We
Raymond,
like Surfsides more.
We went and watched UFC over the weekend. We won some, we lost some, we cried some. What was your takeaways from the UFC card? You said it wasn't sexy.
No, it was a terrible card. I knew that going into it. Most people did. It was very lackluster. A lot of dogs end up winning. I did say that. Just was kind of all over the place. Very unpredictable, but the last few cards have been predictable. Hence, you can't have a perfect sweep, but I think we're going to get back to the favorites winning this weekend for UFC 308. But, yeah, not the best card. And not even – honestly, the fights in general were good, but betting-wise, it wasn't the best. A lot of people lost a lot of money, so
yeah,
and screwed up their parlays.
What did we learn in terms of in terms of those bets, right? Would you don't, you're not a parlay guy, obviously, because you know what you're doing in terms of bets. Do you usually do parlays for the people at home?
Yeah, no, you definitely should do parlays. I think keep it minimal. I mean, if you're going through being a straight degen, you know, a lot of people like to do 6 to 8 leggers over here. I think we all know who that. Shout out to one person. That
yeah. Oh no, we'll get to Sweiss.
But yeah, I mean,
he's busy.
Realistically, you want to look at certain aspects and close lines, and usually you're going to get that with people that are prospects coming up into the UFC. But realistically, you know, in terms of learning aspects, whenever I say picks, and this goes for in general, I'm sure Sweiss could pertain to this. Picks don't mean bets. So I'm picking a fighter, but I might not be picking a certain I might not be doing a money line for the fighter. I might be doing over, around, or, you know, looking at a prop bet for them to win, or vice versa, and hedging it. So, I mean, just because I'm laying out picks doesn't mean also do your own research. I'm letting you know from my personal opinion as well as professional expertise who I feel is best to win. But like you said, picks aren't bets, and that's why you go to Make Vegas Pay Discord, and, you know, I'll lay out it there.
I like that plug.
Yeah.
I like that plug a lot.
Love the plug.
Thank you.
Ray's on it. Yeah. Was there any fights that threw you for your curveball? You're like, shit, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, we had 2 major dogs win, which is Kyler Phillips lost to Rob Font, and then who was it? Jake Hadley lost to Sutterman, who just literally came from Abu Dhabi on a 4-day notice and beat him, and he was like a -500 favorite.
By the way, what
complete curveball.
What a badass! You've got to be a complete badass. If you only get a 4-day window, you come from Abu Dhabi. By the way, that fucking what is it? I mean, you have no sleep. That fucking jet lag has got to be brutal.
It was bizarre, and I know even David was like, "Yeah, what the hell?" It was just those were the 2 biggest curveballs of the whole card. I didn't see Rob Font beating Kyler Phillips at all. I thought he was going to take him down.
Were they like -600 or something?
They both were relatively massive favorites. So those took me for a curveball. The main event, Michelle Pereira.
Are you surprised?
That was more of a...
I was gonna say, are you surprised by these big underdogs? Like, I know for NFL, I'm never surprised personally.
So I mean,
it's different in UFC though.
Correct.
Yeah, good question.
I mean, for Rob Font, he's been in the game for a while. That one's, you have a prospect that was just on a killing spree to a guy who's been in the game but has been hitting a downslope. Yeah. That one, you know what I mean? The odds were crazy. So I mean, that was more of a, you know, unexpected curveball. But the one that I didn't expect was Jake Hadley losing. He was already in fight camp for 12 weeks, and this dude just was literally about to corner his friend, and then he flies in a 4-day notice. That one was unexpected and dominated.
Hadley didn't wrestle. He didn't do.
He actually looked like shit. It was hard to watch. I was like, what the hell is this? And the other guy he was game, so good for him.
5-minute break is the eye poke.
Yeah, completely, and then he got a point taken away, and I was like, what the fuck? You know, but like I said, that's fighting. Sometimes fighting, and sometimes refs get involved, and, you know, it's a little frustrating, too, just like the NFL.
Well, hopefully we see a big dog pick from you. I want to see, you know, one of these dogs. I want to cash on like a +500 dog.
A +500 dog? Yeah, 400. I mean, I did.
At some point.
Yeah, I did on Dana White's Contender Series. Usually for those dogs, you want to look at the heavyweight division. I'll get to. Yeah. There is a dog to look at on this one. I'm not saying, you know, maybe you just lay a little bit, but there is a dog that I
like $25.
$25 to cash out, maybe like 175. So we'll see. But we'll get to that later. But yeah. Definitely UFC this fight night sucked, but of course we have UFC 308, which is a pay-per-view card. A lot better fights. It is in Abu Dhabi, and you're going to get a lot of V's at the end of the name, which is a Russian. And I'll dive into that when we start talking picks for 308 and hearing you pronounce those names, because that's going to be hilarious. Wait till you hear all the names are foreign.
I get the best job.
I can't wait for Brady to announce all of the foreign names on the card.
I just can't. Listen, I can barely pronounce my own name right.
You got the easiest name to say.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay. Say
I feel like
Brady Matthews.
Very good.
I feel like John Smith is a solid.
John Smith is about as white and Caucasian as it gets.
Correct. That's probably the easiest name ever made. So
yeah. Sweiss, how was your NFL Sunday? We didn't see you for too long. Actually, we didn't see you at all Sunday. Because you are in the Sweiss cave.
Compound, actually, we call it.
My fault. Sweiss compound. And then you just get 2 new leather chairs, right? Didn't you?
I did, yes.
Tell the people what is it? It's appealing, because you can't bang chicks on these chairs. But.
Correct.
But what's the
not that was ever not that was ever an option,
you can watch the penguin on them and be very comfortable.
Sure,
that's an upside.
But if you're trying to get some ass,
They're going into my office. I'm going to move into a 2-bedroom. It's I got a couple more months. It's football season.
Sure.
I'm not focused on ass. Focused on making money.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Shots fired.
Big business.
Shots fired. But would you get some ass if you could?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm hoping in this penguin costume for Halloween. You know,
Right.
maybe.
Sure. The
over-under, we'll do the
What did
over-under.
we learn, Sweiss? What did we learn with, what is it, week 7? Week 8? Where were we? Week 7. What did we learn, Sweiss? What did you learn from your bets? Any bets where you're like, well, I effed up, Jets. But what other bets?
Yeah, you got to take that on the chin. You know, they fucking
one was
blew it. The AI data was saying live to keep
Always
the
the AI
Jets.
data.
Yeah, I mean, everything was leading towards them beforehand. The rest of the live betting was good, but overall, there's a lot of favorites that won again in the NFL this week. So they've been. It started with underdogs and then favorites. It'll revert back to the underdogs. There's a lot of big underdogs this week. I think one of them will win. We'll try to bet it live, but there's a lot of big dogs this week, and we haven't had one in a bit here. We also haven't had a 3-point margin of victory in all of last week. So I think we see it during the Thursday night game. I'll probably make a video on it.
I'll tell you what. What worked for me was you said take Detroit against Minnesota, and Minnesota is 5-0.
Yeah,
Oh,
Detroit had a big mismatch in the offensive line. Even without Hutchinson, they played really well. Goff's been incredible. So that was a nice hit
And
there.
at Minnesota. They played Minnesota, didn't they?
Yeah,
they did.
Because usually, as a sports bettor, looking from the outside in, I usually take the away team at the home team. You know what I mean? So, like, I always lose that bet. Like, I took the Cardinals over the Packers, and I lost my ass. But what gave you the insight from people looking on the outside in to take the Detroit Lions as away at home in Minnesota? What made you take that? Was it the analytics? Was it something that you just had a hunch, or you obviously look at the data?
I mean, first of all, it's tough to win all of your games in the National Football. There's only one team left who's won all their games, and there's 0 that have lost all of them. So that's number one. But there was a big the Lions' offensive line has been crushing it. They've had success in the past against Minnesota, and this was a big game, division game for them to see who'd be up top. The NFC North, which is all the teams are 4-2 or better. Green Bay's 5-2 now, and the Bears were on bye and they're 4-2. So
wait, is there statistics like that you would lean? Would you lean towards a home team,
that's what I thought.
or is there statistics on the away team?
I mean, there's definitely a home field advantage. There's a home field advantage in Minnesota.
Yeah,
but the Lions play there every year.
I mean, but anywhere I'm talking about when a visiting team, is there statistics on home? Of course, there's always a home field advantage, but
like Green Bay had a home field against Houston this week, but the Chargers are like the Cardinals. They don't really have a home field advantage. So Vegas accounts for that when they're doing the lines.
So do you remember what we did? We did our rapid fire picks last week. Out of those picks, from off the top of your head, were you more successful, or do you think you could have done maybe more research, or what did we learn? This is all what did we learn?
The Jets were the one I was on all week. So
a friend of ours that works for Make Vegas Pay, behind the scenes, he said that Vegas was very heavy on the Jets. And he said, usually when they're heavy, like everyone's betting the Jets, he goes, usually go with the other team. Why didn't we know that?
it was, the line flipped completely from, no, I mean, they were
Do the penguin walk.
They were up 15. I'm doing it on Tuesday. They were up 15-6, and they desperation spot. The ref was on their side. The line flipped in their favor.
Do you think it came down to injuries? Is that the reason why the Jets fucked up?
They did have some linemen get injured.
Right.
That didn't help.
There was a lot of flags too.
It was very stressful.
Garrett Wilson, missing that catch was terrible.
That was stressful to watch.
I mean, Russell Wilson looked like he hadn't played any games at all this year. He looked like he's been playing the whole time.
Yeah, he looks great.
Yeah,
he looked great. We were worried about Justin Fields going in there and be like, they were up. What was it, 15-6? I believe the score was, or it was
15-6.
Yeah, we're all feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah, we're all like,
James.
we're solid. I go Russell Wilson. I go, we were worried that Justin Fields might get in there, and honestly, I'm like, fuck, I wish they did put Justin Fields in.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
100%. Would have had a couple fumbles.
Shit, yeah.
Maybe an interception.
Yeah, ran and
Yeah, I mean, it happens. You learn from it. Not betting on the Jets this week. I'm not even sure who they're playing.
The Jets. I
They're
don't
playing
know.
an elementary school team, so
They should.
so try not to bet on them. The
I
odds
don't
are
know.
even.
I mean, for me, what it looked like from what I took from that game and from a sports betting aspect, I'm never taking a 41-year-old quarterback.
Unless it's Tom Brady.
Unless it's Brett fucking Favre.
Or
They're
Brett
playing.
Favre.
They're playing New England.
They're playing New England.
That's
so they
actually-
should
yeah,
win that
honestly,
game.
They should win.
I'm
that.
not going to bet on them
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
out of spite.
And if I wouldn't either.
Unless the line looks good. Unless it's like a lock. You know what I mean?
You get Jets, New England. Yeah, you get Jets, New
Unless
England. You
it's
get
a
Green
lock,
Bay,
dude.
Jacksonville. All right.
Green Bay looked good, although I did lose on the -2.5, but did take them live. 1-6 winning margin at plus 300.
All right, explain that to the people at home. What does that mean?
So winning margin means they have to win the game by 1 to 6 points. Plus 300 means you risk $100 to win $300. So took that at halftime of the game when they were down by 5
Why would I want to bet $100 to risk $300?
to win $300.
Or to win $300? Okay,
it's a
I
good
got you.
return.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Because you could be wrong.
listen, by the way, if I look stupid asking these questions, I do it for you guys. I don't fucking care. I'm an idiot when it comes to this stuff. Yeah, I fucking.
Because the ROI's good.
Okay.
Well, Brady, if
Didn't
you,
take geometry class, okay?
if you take 3, I actually was never good
Don't
at
you
math.
dare break this down and be like I'm a retard.
I'm trying to
do it.
help the audience.
All right, help the audience and me. All right.
All right, so
Let's balance my checkbook.
let's
after
see,
this.
plus 300. Let's see, you do one bet, and then you do another bet, and then you do a third bet. That's $300, right, total?
Gotcha.
So, but on the third try, you can be 1-3, accurate and be still break even.
Gotcha. Great. Moving on.
Okay.
What else did we learn? Did we learn anything else? Anything else we took away besides the Jets game? Anything else you guys saw that you were like, you know what, I'm not doing that ever again besides the Jets?
Oh, well,
The Jets were the
something I did.
Because we were rocking and rolling on Sunday.
Yeah,
Well, hold on.
I mean, UFC was,
What-
won some, lost some, but
What about Thursday night at Amsoils? The Broncos had 2 units on them.
I didn't bet on any of that stuff.
That should have been a 3
we,
unit.
we like you never tell us those bets. We never bet it, but the ones that are very mainstream, we bet on, and they just
yeah, why do you keep those from us?
Give
The
us
Broncos,
the hidden
it's in the
gems.
Discord. Learn how to use the Discord.
Wow.
Jeez.
I actually do know how to use
The
Discord.
Penguin.
And I don't like it.
I might do it.
I don't like it at all. All right, moving on to is the juice worth the squeeze? We had some trades today in the NFL, boys. We had some good trades, but it also made teams a lot better that I could give an F about. That
Just say the Chiefs, Brady.
I know. I'm just going to say it like
Just say
this. The
fucking
Chiefs,
Chiefs.
obviously, let's just put it like this. The Chiefs are going to win their 3rd championship. It's just a given at this point, is it not?
Yeah, I agree.
It's a given, right?
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting.
It's out of control. And by the way, they're looking at adding another huge piece. You know, they're looking to add either Myles Garrett or Max Crosby. But I don't think
that's
Max
a
Crosby
joke.
would ever go because of the Raiders.
That's a joke.
That would be insane.
Where
They
did you
got,
hear
dude,
that?
they got Myles Garrett. That's like LeBron going to the Heat. Like,
Yeah, you got-
it's ridiculous.
They're already a solid team, and now with DeAndre Hopkins headed over there, it's more targets for Mahomes. I mean, he's already, like I said, he's already doing. Honestly, he's having a shit season, but they
Dog
just
shit.
know how to win. It's the fucking craziest thing. They could be playing terrible, but the refs will always get behind the Chiefs, and Sir Patrick Mahomes will get his way.
Where did you hear
All
this
hail.
Myles Garrett news?
It's all over the place. It's all around the TikToks. The
For all those
TikToks
kiddies
for all
around.
you kids out there. That's where you want to get the breaking news, if you will.
Old TikTok.
What did the Chiefs even give up for Hopkins?
5th round draft pick.
What did they get?
5th round draft pick.
5th round draft pick.
Okay, yeah.
But I mean, DeAndre Hopkins, is he still the same player that he was for the
No,
Titans?
he
I don't
doesn't
think
need
so.
to be.
No, yeah,
He doesn't need to be because
doesn't.
He just put him in
They-
the slot and let him run.
he's a possession like they have Worthy to go deep. They need a guy in the red
So
zone
good.
that can
Just-
catch the ball.
He's just
He
got
can
hands.
Still do that.
Yeah, he's got hands,
and he's
that's
got the
all he
best
needs.
quarterback throwing him the ball, so he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear what Pat Mahomes said when he hit the guy by the end zone? He's like, "Sorry for my dad bod."
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
That was pretty funny.
Wait, yeah, he trucked somebody.
Yeah,
just
Yeah.
4th and goal.
completely
the-
flatline.
Yeah, the Chiefs were trying to get Cooper Kupp, and I was like, "Dude, come on, you get Cooper
He
Kupp."
might get traded.
He's
should get traded.
looking for a trade, actually.
The Bears
Yeah.
should get him.
It's funny you say that, not
I'm
the Bears,
joking.
but okay, that's cute. Let's
We're
talk
playing you guys in a couple weeks. We got to do the wheel bet. We still haven't done the wheel.
Yeah, we have to do the wheel.
Yeah. But Cooper Kupp was supposed to go. He was going to get traded to the Chiefs, but they didn't want to give up enough. The Chiefs didn't want to give up too much draft picks and stuff for him, so they didn't go for him. But the one thing that they were talking about was, and you might think this is crazy, is Matthew Stafford going to the Vikings. Because they said that they weren't happy with Sam Darnold. Did you guys hear any beef on that?
I did hear that. I did want to go back to Cooper Kupp. Well,
sure,
when we're on that about where he should go.
Go ahead.
After watching Monday night on ESPN Plus, by the way,
Chicago
which is
Bears.
fucking crazy. No, they weren't on ESPN Plus. It was the Cardinals-Chargers game. The Chargers need a fucking receiver. Will Dissly, their tight end, had like 10 catches. They couldn't punch the ball in. Like, they need Cooper Kupp on the Chargers. The Chargers are a good team, but they don't have any receivers. I feel bad for Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
That's the team I think that should go get him, and he plays in the same stadium.
I mean, also, why would Matthew Stafford go to the Vikings? It just doesn't make any sense, really.
I mean, I think Sam Darnold only had what one.
You've never seen this
He just
before?
lost. He just lost to the Lions, and it was a close game. I mean, I don't.
Yeah,
there's
I
no
don't understand
reason.
what would be all
There's
the.
there's no fucking. All right, yeah, but he's Sam Darnold's looked good.
Yeah, but if they want to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but he's looked good. It's nothing
but
where it's like he's
Matthew
looked trash.
Stafford has won a Super Bowl.
So yeah, but he doesn't. He hasn't looked bad.
Wait,
so
what do
what's
you mean?
the point?
Do you say Matthew Stafford hasn't won a Super Bowl?
He has won
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
What has Sam Darnold won? Fucking 5 regular
Well,
season games.
he could win one.
You got to
He's
start
not winning
somewhere.
one.
He could win one.
If they want to win this year, go trade for Stafford.
That's too early. Like where's Darnold going? Fucking Rams?
Sure, it's a younger quarterback for McVay. I like the move.
Really? I don't know. I just disagree with Sam Darnold getting fucking traded off of one loss, and he was a close game, and yeah, he hasn't looked bad.
I don't think he
his
looks bad.
numbers are actually
But if
very
you want
good.
to win a Super Bowl against Patrick Mahomes, Matthew Stafford could be.
No, well, you got to draft as a different
Or nobody's gonna
referee
beat them, and they're
if
just
you
gonna
want to
win
be
it all.
fucking
Yeah,
cheap.
but also Matthew Stafford's had a series of injuries. I want Matthew Stafford 3 years ago. I don't want Matthew Stafford now.
He's fine.
His wife is hot.
That's true, but he's a good quarterback.
His wife is
He's
really
fine.
hot.
How's he doing? How's everything with Matt?
Yeah, if you call him at home,
Yeah, you good?
talk to him.
Is he good?
I don't know. He was on some sleep number commercial with it's all with her.
Making good money.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Him
beds
and
look comfortable.
Him and Shaq making good money.
Shaq's in so many. Yeah.
Shaq's killing it. All right, moving on. Dodgers Yankees. I
Oh
just
my
want your
God.
initial thoughts before I craft this out to you boys.
Good for baseball. You know, 2 of the best franchises. Like, I'm happy for the sport that they got a good World Series, but will I give a shit? No.
Yankees all day.
And I'm rooting for the
I'll-
Dodgers, actually. Yes.
I'm rooting for the Yankees, but I don't know why I think the Dodgers are going to win, though. Just honest opinion. I think Otani's just red hot. You got the 1-2 punch with.
He's a darling of
You
baseball.
got Otani and Mookie right.
What
for
about
the 1-2,
Judge?
But yeah, exactly. But you also have Judge and Soto. So Soto also has a new song now. They came out with them. It's
Oh, he does?
Yeah, it's called.
Nothing beats that
it's
Mets,
called,
guys.
It's called the Soto Shuffle. Look it up.
Let's pull it up.
Where is the home field advantage?
Um,
Who has it? I mean,
Dodgers. It's at Dodgers.
so you still like the Yankees?
No, I said I want the Yankees, but I think the Dodgers are going to win. So,
Soto Shuffle?
Yep, that's it.
I want
got-
you guys to think about your song that you would come up to.
Yeah, it's
Here
the
we go.
first one.
Look at Ray.
Yeah.
Well, it's in Spanish.
Yeah, it is. Well, he's Spanish. This is literally his song. Simon loves this song.
Love Spanish music.
Twice.
You're a
Sing
big
it.
Spanish guy.
Sing it twice.
What is he saying? So he's saying Soto in it.
He's like, I hate my family. I can't get them out so cute.
Yeah, literally. That's how all Spanish music is.
It's like I'm all legal immigrants.
All right. We can edit that out.
We gotta get that one out of there.
Okay, so who do you guys have if you had to do your picks right now because the game is coming up for World Series? Who do you have winning MVP? Otani, or do you have Judge or someone else?
It's Otani all day. It is all time. I can't even go against them, and I want the Yankees. So yeah, it'd be Otani for
You think
sure.
so?
Yeah, he's too fucking good. He's too good.
I'd really care less.
All right.
Awesome.
I hope he drops dead.
Baseball
I
is
love this
just
show.
Stupid.
So much fun.
I hate it.
Well, let's get back to NFL trades.
Hold on. Here we go. You do this fucking shit. You go like this. Like, these fucking go off. I can't. It's going too fast. Relax.
Wow.
I got a stat
Wow.
for you. All right. I got a stat for you. Can we get another White Claw? With
haven't finished this
Otani, Betts, Freeman, Judge, and Stanton, these are the 5 players who have won the MVP in their careers and will take the field in the Fall Classic. By the way, this is the first time that's ever happened. See, that's history. We're talking history. We're talking history.
Simon, you're really big into this sport. It's
We got to get a
crazy.
guest next time.
Yeah.
'Cause this is awful.
You're doing
I will
great
not
here.
comment on baseball.
Holy shit.
Why? Do you watch baseball?
No, I
But
don't.
it's the World Series.
Yeah,
Why
it's-
wouldn't you talk about it?
I feel like
We
every-
you can
it's
talk-
two
You're
legendary
no.
teams.
You're anyone in you're involved in sports.
It's
betting, correct?
sports. You're the
a sports
sports
bettor.
show.
It's during the middle of NFL and college
Who gives
season.
a fuck?
Whoa. The disrespect,
It's sports.
the disrespect you have for the National Football League is out of control.
It's not disrespect. We're getting there.
Whoa.
We got other things we
They
got to talk
scheduled the
about.
game during
It's a fucking
the
show.
MLB scheduled a fucking game during Monday Night Football.
You'd be terrible at an open mic. You know that, right?
I've done open mic. I have a recording of
What?
it. Yeah.
Oh, we're getting that. We're pulling that up, which I got to see.
Well, they're
that.
going to put a game 3 during Monday Night Football? Seriously? What a bunch of scumbags.
Listen, dude, not everyone has the same passion that you have for football. We all appreciate your passion.
Well, according to the TV ratings, actually 93 of the top 100 episodes are football shows.
that's a stat. That's a great
Correct.
stat.
It's a stat.
It's Sweiss. That's nice. I like that. Okay, we're getting
So anything
somewhere.
not like involving football is just
Yeah,
just
it's like
trash.
politics
Yeah.
and
Okay.
you hope they all die.
Look at the
Great.
doc and then let me
2
know
weeks
next
till the
time.
election.
All right. Last side non-football thing, and then we'll get back to your picks in football and fucking stroking your dick. LeBron
Whoa.
James and Bronny.
Yes.
Okay? They did some. Oh,
You,
now
you,
they-
you
okay.
like that? This isn't football.
Yeah, I love LeBron.
Of course
All
you do.
right.
Of course you do.
I have a jersey of him when he was drafted.
Do you
so-
like when LeBron had that book open of Malcolm X and they asked him, "What's your favorite chapter?"
Can you do the Illuminati
And
thing?
listen to what listen to me.
Just
I'm
do it.
talking to you. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Do it.
Listen to me. Do you like when LeBron James had that Malcolm X book out and they said, "Ray, you know what I'm talking about?" And they go, "What's your favorite chapter?" And he goes, "Oh, well, you know, there's so many good ones."
Yeah.
Do you
just
like
not
that?
complete bullshitting.
I mean, he didn't go to college.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I mean, listen, we're flying through this. LeBron James and his son made history last night, which was fantastic. And for the NBA, that's great ratings. Beautiful, fantastic. But there's some other guys that you guys don't know about that I thought was kind of like, obviously there's Ken Griffey Jr., you know what I'm saying, Ken Griffey Sr., but other notable duos, there was Harold Raines Sr. and Jr., okay? And then there was Dale Earnhardt Sr. and Jr., which I think is a way bigger than LeBron and those guys. Do you guys agree or disagree?
I like the Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah, I like that too. I mean, but like I said, right now it's mainstream media. LeBron's probably, if not top 3 greatest basketball. I don't.
And
I don't
Dale's-
it hurts,
did he
hurts me to say it.
Same,
Fuck.
yeah.
But he is. I got to give him credit when credit's due.
Dale's
He's
dead.
one of the best. And yeah, Dale's dead. So R.I.P. So LeBron's still alive, and so is his son. And they're playing.
Oh boy!
I mean,
Did they?
so they're relevant right now. So.
David's laugh is contagious as Ray's.
I mean, that's where we are right
Oh
now.
my
And
God.
they got a fucking standing ovation when they both took off their warm ups.
I know. It was
and they were
cute.
like, oh, and he's like tapped him on. And it's
Should we
funny.
pull it up?
Yeah, when Bronny looked at
Pull it
LeBron,
up.
like he goes, "Am I really doing this?" And
Did they?
LeBron's like, "Get on there."
Did they
thought
throw?
it was cute.
Did they
I thought
throw
it
an
was cute.
alley oop to each other last night?
What?
No, Bronny did not score a point, but
No.
he did get a rebound.
He got a rebound.
Yeah, he got a rebound.
How many minutes did he play?
3 minutes.
Yeah.
literally
No
3
alley
minutes.
oop yet, but we will get one, Ray. An
Yeah.
alley oop this season.
Yeah,
I'm
one.
excited for that.
Yeah.
Here,
What are the odds?
here we go, guys.
What are the
Here we
odds?
go. Here's history in the making.
Yeah, an eagle.
Look at that. He turns around. Well, they cut it off, but before he looks back, he's like, "Am I really on here?"
It's almost like, do you remember that movie? Not the Field of Dreams movie, when the
Pulp
little kid,
Fiction?
No, when the little kid pitches for the Cubs and he's like, out
Oh
there.
yeah.
What is that movie?
Rookie or something?
Rookie of the Year. And he's
I
like,
think it is.
yeah. That's what that reminds
He's
me
just happy to be there.
That's what that reminds. Totally. That's
Yeah,
what reminds me
he's
of.
just
I
happy.
mean,
to
I'm
be
pretty
there.
surprised this is the first father-son duo in the NBA.
I'm not.
I'm not. Yeah.
LeBron had this all.
Will we ever get one in the NFL?
Yeah, there's tons of.
I don't know if you can stay healthy.
Yeah.
If you
Well,
can
I
stay
think
healthy.
a quarterback.
Brothers have played.
A quarterback plays into their 40s, so they could have a kid.
Well, usually
when they're like
black
19.
people.
The Diggs brothers play.
Sorry, you gotta cut that out.
Wait, what?
Wait, what did you say?
Yeah, you have to cut that out.
David,
What do you
write
say?
that down.
Yeah, no, you have to cut that.
You gotta
out.
write that down.
Yeah,
with
right
timestamp.
I was gonna say. No. I was gonna say black people are notorious for having kids at young ages.
He did say that.
We're
Get
keeping
rid of
that in.
Yeah, we're keeping that.
Yeah. And flag in the field.
Can we write that down?
That's great.
David, can you write that down?
Pretty sure we remember that.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna remember.
I think
Okay,
he'll definitely.
we'll remember it. We'll find it.
David, write it down.
I'll watch this.
I'm pretty
It'll be
sure he
okay.
watches this.
Sweiss is being
Anyway.
producer and annoying. All right. Celtics broke the record for the most threes last night, and then we're moving on to all your football. Just okay. Celtics broke the
That was pretty
record.
good impersonation over there, big
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Saw your first comedy show the other day.
Yeah.
Wait, talk about that.
Yeah. What'd you think?
Great.
Great. Moving on.
Yeah.
Of course it's great. I'm good at what I do. Celtics broke the record for the most threes with 29 last night. 29.
I didn't even know that.
Also, if you bet on the Celtics starting five to all score threes or more on FanDuel or DraftKings, you made a fucking grip of cash. Did you guys watch the games at all? Any notes on that? Did you guys care, Ray?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I cared. I actually, did you see the betting odds of
That's what. Yeah.
LeBron and Bronny, or LeBron feeding it to Bronny for a score was like plus 1,200.
Really?
Something crazy. So I was like, I feel like a lot of people sprinkled on that just to kind of for his first game. I mean, that was more of a big betting aspect, at least in the media captured that for it, with LeBron feeding it and assisting LeBron James, vice versa. So
Did
there
you take
there was
it?
a bit. No, hell no.
I don't know. Though.
Yeah, no, but that's the
Listen,
whole point,
I
though.
would've taken that.
Exactly. There was like, it was like plus 2,000. So I'm sure. Yeah, but this is what I mean. Like 100% fucking Vegas is like, yo, LeBron, you better not fucking pass it to your son here. We have a shit ton of people
Yeah,
fucking betting this.
yeah.
You know, we'll yeah, exactly. He's like, all right, I'm not throwing
Maybe
it to
that's the
my
reason why
fucking son.
Bronny was looking back.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit. He goes, don't pass me the ball.
The Illuminati.
Yeah, fuck.
Fuck yeah, the Illuminati. That's right.
You gonna do it?
What?
You gonna do it?
Do what?
The whatever.
Oh, where he goes like this, and then he goes like this, and then he goes like that.
And he like throws chalk in the
Yeah,
air.
I mean, because by the way, that's not obvious at all. That's not obvious at all. We'll put it in then.
Yeah.
All right, hey, back to your football, and then we're wrapping this bitch up. Okay, Sweiss, top 3 NFL games you're looking
I gotta get the
forward to
computer.
week 8. Yeah, grab your computer. Hurry.
Just falls over.
Can we have music during this, please? Yeah.
Oh no, do the what is it? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Where it's like the dun.
Oh yeah.
Eagles.
Bum, bum.
Eagles, Bengals, #1. Good game.
Very good game. And why do you like it, Sweiss?
I didn't say what bet I liked. Why do I like it? Because two good. I mean, the Bengals need to keep winning to
Right.
keep their playoff hopes alive. The Eagles, they haven't scored a point in like the first quarter all year. They beat the Giants, but that was more of a Saquon revenge game. So, yeah, I think the Eagles are kind of frauds, and I think the Bengals are up and coming right now. So
Eagles
I
are
like the Bengals.
2-0 with Soriani bald. No one wants to bring up that stat.
Wait, what?
Ever since he shaved his head, it's 2-0.
Where did you find that stat?
It's a stat. It's fucking. It's in the. He shaved his head not last week, but the previous week shaved his head bald.
Did he
He's
really
2-0.
shave his head?
He's 2-0. Oh, he's a bald guy.
Pulling it up.
So let's
Not
keep it
true.
up. Yeah, it's a good stat.
How do you spell his last name?
Sir, that's a good question. That's a real good question. That's exactly how I would have.
He's a bald fraud.
Exactly. No, well, he's 2-0 as a bald guy. So you know what? Maybe there's something to be said here. Let's look into all the NFL bald coaches.
Oh, there you go,
here.
Ray.
That's what I'm saying. He's a bald guy.
Yeah, he brought his kids to the press conference.
It's
because
so
he's
they
a
wouldn't-
fucking
it's so they
loser.
wouldn't beat
It's
him
coming
up.
in a little bit, but
Yeah.
thoughts on his haircut? See,
He's a
October
fucking
13th.
loser. He's a terrible head
He's
coach.
bald.
Hold on. Maybe he shaved it because he felt like he was losing his hair.
Yeah, exactly.
What
And
about
now,
that?
But he's losing his hair, but he's winning games now. So
He's
That's all
just
that
a-
matters.
He's
he was
really,
losing
he's-
games and having hair, so he's like,
Yeah.
one has to
Congrats.
go.
They beat
So-
the Giants, who cannot win a game on primetime at all, ever.
Yeah, but he's bald, so it's fine.
He's a loser.
Oh, great.
Tell
Nick
me.
Sirianni, you're a loser. Stop talking to the fans.
You can't say that when he's holding his kids.
I don't give a
Would you
shit.
say that to him when he was
I would
holding his
rip him
kids?
if I was the
You would
press.
say that to him in front of his kids.
All right, ready?
I don't think he actually
Mock.
does anything
Ready?
as the head coach of the
Ready?
Philadelphia Eagles.
All right, all
I thought
right.
you were a Packers fan.
Here.
I am.
Pretend Brady's Nick Sirianni. Go.
Go ahead.
You're fired.
That's it?
What?
You're,
You're going to talk to my kid like that?
You're fired.
wait, but you're not the. You're just
Why
the
am I
press.
fired? I just shaved my. Hold on, right? Hold on. Why am I fired? I just shaved my head. We're 2-0, Mr. Sweiss.
You lost the Super Bowl to Mahomes. Get out of here. What? Jeffrey Lurie.
What am I going to tell my wife?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Tell her you got
That's like the
canned.
most subtle fire. Like,
Well, what do I tell my kids?
Tell him to fucking. I don't know.
Why are you so insensitive? I hate when you drink.
You got kids on now. It's hard for me to yell at you.
call his. Call. Yeah.
I'm got her ears. Yeah, I can't have him here.
It's how Brady holds his daughter.
Say
Yeah, I
you
hope my
hate
daughter
his
like
kid.
I hope Boston like this. Get out of here. All right, Sweiss, so you like the Eagles.
No, I like the Bengals.
I know, I'm busting your balls.
I hate Eagles fans.
Way to pay attention, and you'd be terrible at improv. All right, Commanders and Bears.
I don't have a read on who I like for this game, but
This is gonna be
What
a
if
good
Jaden
game.
Daniels is hurt? Do you still like the Commanders? Because the
he
line
might be
has
out.
moved.
I'm very biased against the Bears. The line has moved in the Bears' direction.
Correct.
Don't. I still think the Bears are a fucking joke, but
Wow. That's not nice. Why would you think they're a joke? Caleb Williams is playing ball. Do you see
they
what he did
haven't beaten anybody.
Did you see what he did over the bye? He did a huge puzzle, Ray.
Did
a really
he do,
hard
did he do
puzzle.
more of that fake
Didn't go out and
cheering?
booze. Put a puzzle together.
Oh, well, good for
He's
him.
going to be a great quarterback, but not with his head coach.
Yeah.
I don't like Eberflus.
You don't like Eberflus. You
At
kind of
all.
remind
Who
me
do you
of
like,
him.
Sirianni
I don't
or
like a
Eberflus?
lot of head coaches.
Who do you like more though, Sirianni or Eberflus?
Eberflus. Sirianni's an
Okay,
idiot.
So what would you say to Eberflus? I'm Eberflus.
all
Go
right, ready?
ahead.
He's Eberflus.
Oh, timer's up. Next game. Go ahead. What would you say to Eberflus? We're having
He's Eberflus
listen.
now.
We're 4-2. We're having so far success
Pretty
with Caleb.
good.
You're beating the dog shit of the NFL.
Wow.
Okay.
Literally the dog
That's how you
shit.
started.
Carolina, have you seen Carolina recently?
Right now they're having a bounce back season. They have Bryce Young coming back in.
Bounce back season. Bro, they got blown out by Marcus Mariota. They're bad. They're
Have you
really
seen
bad.
Mariota?
Jacksonville,
he
really
is-
bad.
All right, look good.
Jacksonville's not bad. They just beat the
Tennessee,
Patriots. They just-
terrible.
Can
All right,
I
that-
talk?
that
I'm
one
at
I can't.
Eberflus. All right, you're the media.
Yeah, you're the media.
Jesus. Look at he goes right back to his computer. I'm not improving anymore. All right, Cowboys Niners. What do you got, Sweiss?
We're just gonna tell you that you guys also beat the
We already know.
Rams, who have 2 wins.
Yeah, we already know. Moving on.
49ers, Cowboys off the bye, but Cowboys are a mess. I mean, I
So
like
are
the
the
Niners.
49ers.
Yeah, but Niners. Ricky Pearsall's back.
Well,
your
we
boy.
we just
Ricky
lost.
Pearsall.
Is he really playing for
He
the
had a
shot?
catch. Yeah,
Ayuk,
he had a catch.
Ayuk is out for the season, so that's a big blow.
Yeah, but Dallas doesn't beat good teams, and the Niners, even with their injuries, they're better coached.
Remember when Pearsall got shot in the chest?
Yeah, he got a catch this week.
Yeah, good for
He's
him.
back.
Yeah,
Even though the rest of the receivers are banged
Listen,
up.
you shoot me in the chest. I'm done, I think, for the rest of my life.
Yeah, he's back in 6 weeks. So.
I don't know. Call me old school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He got shot in the chest.
Jesus.
But
All
yeah,
right.
the Niners, I mean, Cowboys are just, they're the third best team in their division. McCarthy's on the hot seat for sure this year.
No, Jerry Jones is an idiot, dude. He's not going to get rid of McCarthy.
Do you see him on
Yes.
his like radio shows that he goes on local
it's
radio?
embarrassing.
The guy's 82 years old. He does too much. He's a GM. He's a coach, owner, whatever. He
It's
does fucking everything.
embarrassing because he gets on there. He's like, "No, we're not going to make a coaching change." I feel like McCarthy's going to find his.
He's like the
footing.
only owner that
Blah,
does
blah,
that.
blah. What?
He's the only owner that goes on like local radio.
I mean, yeah, he's old
he
school,
is,
dude.
yeah.
Speaking of, I'll be at TK's Comedy Club. No, I'm sure.
In
Okay,
Texas.
okay, moving on. Top 3 bets. His bets. The hammer is back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Weiss. 1 minute quick segment. Here we go. I read that like Joe Biden. Here we go. 49ers -4 versus Dallas. What do you got?
We got the 49ers against Dallas. Dallas is off the bye, but love the 49ers at home in this spot. Think it's about a 7 to 10 point game here. So yeah, that's for that game.
Great. Love the energy. Bengals -2.5 versus Eagles.
Bengals in a fucking blowout over the Eagles. There you go. Sirianni's an idiot. They can't score in the first quarter. They're going to get down here. Bengals have been clicking on offense with Burrow and Chase and Higgins there, so like the Bengals.
And he's gay. So
Yeah, and he has
All
a
right, last
stupid
pick.
shaved head. Yes, go ahead. Sorry. Colts +5.5 at Texans.
Yeah, love the Colts in the spot. They're somehow 4-3, but Houston, CJ Stroud threw for under 100 yards against the Packers. They're pretty banged up here. So like a close division game, just like they played at the beginning of the year.
I love it. I love it. And there you have it. That's Swice's
that's it.
Fire Rapid Picks. Yeah.
All right, what's your go-to lock? I know the Jets was last week's, but what's like the lock? What's your
Don't
lock
have
this
it
week?
yet.
You don't have it?
Too early.
What do you,
yeah.
what would you pick?
Yeah,
what
just
would you
give us-
guess?
go off the-
Just
come
go
on.
off the dome. I'm going to give you a lock
We're
that
not
I
and,
fucking off the
and
dome.
by the way, Ray and I are not going to hold it against you.
yeah,
But they will.
no,
But we
no.
won't.
No, I will, but no, it's fine.
No, you're not going to do
Should
it?
we send out the Bears
What? Why are
to
you
make
picking
you
them?
happy?
Sure. You want to do a lock pick on the Bears? I mean, obviously, if Jaden Daniels isn't playing, I would 100% say that's the lock pick.
Mariota's not that bad.
Right,
Oh,
these
we're going
names
to
are
read the
awful.
names again. Here we
Oh,
fucking
they get
go.
worse.
All right, there you have it. That was Swice's picks. Guys, if you like his picks and your picks win, send us your winning ticket. We'll send you some merch. Listen, David got some merch today, right? And it looks great on you.
David's got to be on the book.
Yeah, that's a child large, dude. That thing looks amazing on you.
Yeah.
All right, Raymond, take us home.
That's an interesting.
Here we go, Ray. Take us home. I'm going to mess this up so fucking bad.
So we have UFC 308 this weekend in Abu Dhabi and on Yas Island.
Have you ever been to Abu Dhabi?
No, I have not. I would love to go though.
Can you watch porn in Abu Dhabi, or do you get your head cut off?
I think you get flagged
Yeah,
there.
no, you definitely. Yeah, I think it's all
You
against
go to
the
jail
law.
for that, you think?
I probably there. Yeah, because you're also not allowed to wear like certain clothing. It has to be like covered.
You have to wear also
And,
like a man has to wear a dress, basically, right?
Correct. Yeah.
That's so.
And you have to
sus.
hold Dana White's hand.
And you have to hold Dana White's hand everywhere you go, specifically. But yeah, we got UFC 308 here.
What
I can't
time
wait.
does it start, Raymond?
Same time. So they're going to be
Great
fighting.
question, Simon.
They're going to be fighting at I think like it's 8 something in the morning. It's going to be very early, but it's going to be the same time because the majority of their
I
audience.
think I saw like 2 p.m.
No.
You sure?
So
Can
it's
we-
what
can we-
time?
can we
Tell
look
the
that
people
up?
home. What time is it actually, Ray?
Can we look that up?
Actually, hold on. Just because I gotta
I
make
think
sure.
I don't know about this.
Oh my God, he is right. It
Yeah,
actually
that's-
is.
yeah,
it is
I
10
thought it was
a.m.
right, too.
You're right.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
So it
David!
is. So it is early morning. Yeah.
Sweiss.
So normally, last time they've done that though, they started the fight. So this is new, actually. This never happened before.
Is it because it's just too early for people? Is that
No,
why?
because I feel like you're about to dive into it with the names because the majority of the fighters are from the Middle East and Eastern.
So when will the main
Eastern
card
Asia.
start?
Probably 2:00. You probably nailed it.
That's what Sweiss said. Yeah, I remember you saying
No,
So
that.
not
so that affects us with hijinks.
We'll
the fight's
figure,
on hijinks.
listen, we'll figure that out as we go, boys. Here we
Yeah,
go,
yeah,
Raymond.
but
I need
anyway,
All
you-
right,
yeah,
let's hear the
that's-
names.
I need your rapid fire picks.
So, yeah.
Don't hold this against me. All right,
Good
I barely
luck.
graduated high school. We all know that.
Good luck.
Sweiss called me
So
out.
I have to give a little insight though. I'm not just gonna tell you my pick.
Go
So,
ahead.
boom,
Give us
and then
the-
Dave's
Ray-
gonna do his magic.
Ray, you tell me when you're
So you
done.
go.
You just like this.
Go.
All right, here we go.
Good luck. Good luck, Brady.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Renat Fucker.
Oh my God! These names.
Wait, one more time. Go.
Renat Fakhridinov versus Carlos Lee. At least I got Leo.
All right,
Leo.
Renat,
That one's
all right,
easy.
ready? Renat Fakhridinov versus Carlos Leal. Fakhridinov. Carlos Leal is coming in at a week's short notice for this fight. It's not going to be like the other one in the Apex. Renat Fakhridinov is fighting basically
great
at
name.
home. He's been training as a full camp. He's looked phenomenal. If not, the lines are very favored in his way. I think he's at a -170 right now. Take him. This is probably the least juiced he's ever been. So I like it. I like him a lot.
So you can be, and we'll keep moving, but you can be a little juiced in UFC.
No, by juiced I mean his line, like his line movement, not him being like juiced up.
See?
Yeah,
Aren't you glad I
See?
asked? People at home.
yeah. He could be juiced. You
I
know
wouldn't doubt it.
these Russians are crazy.
Side note: how extensive is the like P tests and stuff?
Oh no, it's pretty hardcore there.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Moving on. Bruno Silva or Ismail Nordiev?
you actually did it. That was a good one. So props to that.
I just blacked
This
out.
is actually a pretty even line. Bruno Silva's coming off a few losses, the Chris Weidman loss, but Ismail has been in the UFC before, hasn't fought high caliber opponents the past few years, but I think he's going to get it done here at basically even odds. He's fighting at home. Something just real quick to bring it up to the audience and people watching. You have to look in terms of they're fighting in Abu Dhabi, and I say this very heavily. So a lot of the judges, everything I believe is going to be favored towards the people from their home country or relatively around there. So look at with the V's ending. So if there's a last name with a V on it, I would favor them in terms of a close fight. So
Okay.
That being said,
Oh, so who do you like?
I like Ismail Nardinev. Yeah. So
I like that. Farid Basharat, Victor Hugo.
I got Farid
Farid.
Basharat beating Victor Hugo. He's a massive favorite. He's the most juiced on the line at -6 something. It's insane because Victor Hugo is actually not that bad of a fighter, but Farid is actually a pretty solid wrestler, and he's going to dictate this whole fight. So he's going to win this.
Okay.
Good luck with this next one.
Holy crap. Kennedy Nezushawuku.
I honestly want to pronounce it as that now.
And Chris Barnett. Thank God. Chris showing up. My God.
So I think Kennedy, I almost want to say Kennedy now, but I think he's going to get it done. The line is also massively juiced for this. This is the fight where I would juice Butterbean, a.k.a. Chris Barnett,
Yeah, he looks like a thick dude.
He's a ball.
Big boy.
He's a ball. He's a short, stocky dude. Kennedy just lost to Oven St. Pierre, who's a 42-year-old guy who just got brutally knocked out in his last fight, so I don't really trust him. And with those odds, little sprinkle. So you talked about heavy odds. I would sprinkle a little bit on Chris Barnett.
Okay. Abus Magomedov versus Bruno Ferreira.
I got Abus Magomedov. This is also very, very close fight. Bruno Ferreira comes out swinging. He's a tough dude. He has a lot of knockout power. Abus, I think, is the overall better fighter, and if he dictates this and also utilizes his wrestling, he could pose a lot of threats leading into later rounds if he makes it out of the first round. I don't mind sprinkling a little bit on Bruno Ferreira first round KO, just a sprinkle to hedge that bet, but I got Abus.
Okay. Mikta Bebek. I don't give a fuck.
Is this guy
Mikta
Asian?
Bebek Oribali versus Matt Suez Rebicheki. Come on, bro. These are real people, by the way. These are real
These
names.
are great fighters.
By the way, who's calling in for dinner? Matus Reza Bebeki. Madam Oribali.
That's what your name sounds like under the massacre code.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I like
doing with the
Matek
nose?
Orabayev at this.
I'm
I like him
perplexed.
beating Martusa Rebecki. Rebecki's good, man, but he just got exposed by Diego Ferreira in his last fight. I really like Rebecki as a fighter, but Orabayev he's a nasty wrestler. He also looks like he's from like fucking 18 BC. 1800s
Yeah, he
BC.
looks
he looks like a
primitive.
cave. Yeah, very very caveman-ish.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a weird photo of him.
No, that's him now. So that is what he looks like, and he's only 26, so even crazier.
I like this card, even though I can't pronounce anybody. But everyone seems to have like extreme, great winning records.
Yeah.
Jeff Neal versus Rafael Dos Anjos.
There you go. That's good.
I know Dos Anjos.
And Jeff Neal.
I like,
Yeah.
man. I like Jeff Neal in this, but for something's telling me Rafael Dos Anjos is going to win this. I don't know.
Just because what he's a vet.
He's been in the game for a while, former world champion, and his wrestling is it's just so relentless. Even though he's turning 40 the day of the fight.
Damn.
There's just something weird about this fight that I don't like for Jeff Neal. So, man.
You're just about to say Gio.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Geoff, yeah, because with all these names, I'm like flustered from it.
yeah.
I'm like, so
You, me both.
yeah, Geoff. Yeah,
so you
Jeff,
like Rafael Dos
I'm
Anjos.
gonna do. Everyone's on the Neal side. He is a big favorite, but I'm gonna say it right now. Rafael Dos Anjos gets it done.
Okay. Ebo Asian.
Wait, is his last name actually Asian?
No, it's Ebo Aslan.
Oh, yeah.
Rafael Surgeria.
Yeah, Sagaria. Yeah, you're not
Sagaria.
bad at it. You're honestly
Not
not
good.
that bad. No, but you're not bad.
Be better than me.
That. Thank you, Ray.
Take it. This is honestly a coin flip. But if I were to lean just in terms of the
Long ass card.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
there's a lot of people.
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, you're fighting in Abu Dhabi, so
Better make it long, right?
yeah. Rafael is gonna. This is gonna be his first fight in the UFC. He was supposed to fight on the Dana White Contender Series. I got Ebo. I'm not confident in that pick though, but I will pick him.
All right. Moving on. Shara Magomedov and Eamon Pistoyan.
What is this guy's
Nice
ethnicity?
Armenian guy.
Are these Armenians?
No.
The Sharia guy.
That looks like the Armenian flag.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
So they're both Armenian.
no. That's
One's Russian.
Who's Armenian?
Kinda
Shara.
That looks like the Armenian.
Shara.
The guy's name is really Armenian, basically.
Yeah, I'm
Armen.
going for Shara.
Yeah, no, I got, like I said, look at the V's at the end of the name. He's fighting. This is where he trains. This is his home. So it's very close line, actually. I think Shara is only a -150 favorite, even though Armin's proved himself and he's battled some of the best in the division, and Gregory Rodriguez. And yeah, he's battle tested. He has a little bit of wrestling as well, but there's something about the hype train in the UFC that's already backed so much in Shara Magomedov in terms of being like the next elite striker in the UFC. So I have to go with Shara.
Really?
Correct.
All right. I mean, he is 14-0.
And you know what? If it's a close fight, I'm always going to lean towards the judges rooting for their hometown guy, which is Shara
So it's
Magomedov. There's a lot. Yeah, there's certain things that I don't like about the UFC judging, man. I've been screwed over several times, and tons of people, just like the NFL.
Sherwood
All right,
money
we
line.
like Lerone Murphy or Dan IG.
I think it's Ige.
It's Ige, yeah.
Is it Ige?
It is
No,
Ige.
maybe you are.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
I like it.
You've been doing that motion a lot. I don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah,
I like Lerone Murphy in this. Dan Ige is he's a savage, but yeah, Dan Ige he
What
stepped.
does that have to do with anything?
Dan,
Right?
what? Dan
Danny's gay.
Dan is gay, and you know I honestly no. Dan Ige is a
Matt Gay is the kicker for the Colts.
All right, let him finish.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah. Dan Ige is a solid fucking fighter, but Lerone Murphy's on another level.
All right. Magomed Anatolev, Alexander Rocky.
Another Rocky.
You got the Rakic, yeah.
Rakic?
Yeah, Rakic. You got my. This is actually a closer fight than a lot of people think. Everyone's on the Ankalaev line, but man, Rakic is made to beat a guy like Magomed Ankalaev. That being said, we are fighting in Magomedov's home area, and like I said, he's got the V at the end of the name. I like him. He's going to utilize the clinch in his wrestling. He will beat Alexander Rakic.
Doesn't he fight with what's his face? Old school guy that beat McGregor. Doesn't he fight with him? He fought a bear. The guy that fought the bear.
Oh, Khabib.
Yeah.
He's relatively in the
Is he
same
in the same camp?
No, but he's affiliated with the Dagestanians.
Listen, I'm not being racist. They just all kind of look alike.
Yeah, no, well they do all train relatively in the same gym. So the next fight you're about to announce is he trains with the other guy.
Robert Whitaker or Khamzat Chimaev.
Khamzat Chimaev.
Oh, by the way, I know who this guy is. I just can't pronounce him. I know he's got that cleft lip thing going.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched him when he first came out. I think this was during COVID. He's only been fighting for about 4 years, right?
Well, in the UFC, but yes.
Right.
Yeah.
But he was a monster. He just was
Still
wiping
is.
all dudes up.
He still is.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are, Robert Whitaker's a fan favorite for a lot of people. I like Robert Whitaker, but man, just Khamzat Chimaev. There's just something about the guy. The only thing that this is a little slightly scary. Think about it. Maybe this is a live hedge bet. It's a 5-round fight. Khamzat Chimaev has not gone 5 rounds, and it's going to be interesting to see if this goes past the 3rd. But I honestly think he's going to submit or stop Robert Whitaker.
What round do you say?
Oh man, I want to say probably 2nd. I'll say 2nd. I think
This doesn't go the distance though.
I don't think so, but it's a 5-round fight. Here's the thing. It's either I like Robert Whitaker winning the later rounds or Khamzat stopping him early. There's just something about Khamzat. This is also his home and where he trains too. So he lives in the gym that this guy, he actually trains with Ankalaev as well. So, I like him a lot. I think he's going to utilize his wrestling. Drakus Duplessis took him down. So, I mean, we'll see. Khamzat's on another level. I think Khamzat's, if not top 3 best wrestlers in the UFC right now. So,
Okay, cool. Ilya
it is.
Tapora or Max Holloway. Does Max Holloway do this to the middle of the ring?
man, I wouldn't do it with Ilya Taporia, to be honest with you, man. Ilya Taporia is nasty. I got Ilya Taporia. I love Max Holloway. I'm rooting for Max Holloway. But Ilya Taporia there's just something about him right now. The confidence.
He's on fire.
He's on fire. I saw his the UFC countdown. The dude just bought a mansion in Madrid, Spain. There's just something about his aura right now where he's settled into the championship status after one fight, and I just don't think he's not gonna keep up with it. Ilya Taporia also has a very similar stature to Volkanovski, who's posed several threats to Max Holloway in all 3 of their fights. So, and I like Ilya Taporia's striking, and something that Holloway hasn't been threatened by is wrestling. Taporia's wrestling is nasty. He's just never shown it.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited for these fights. I think it's going to be awesome, even though they are the main cards at 2:00, I guess, according to Sweiss.
Yeah,
but
that's right.
you did good. But I think this card is going to be a lot better than the other card. And
Yes,
so
definitely.
with that, if you guys like Ray's picks and your guys' picks do hit, show us your receipts. Put it in the comments on our YouTube page and let us know if you won. And if you guys won, we'll send you some merch or we'll send you a picture of Sweiss autographed.
Yeah.
We can get you a hoodie like David.
Yeah, or get a hoodie like David. Boys, any parting words for the people at home? Simon, any parting words for the people at home?
More NFL talk next week.
Yeah, baby, I like that. And I love that energy. Keep that up. Raymond?
Yeah, UFC this week.
Yeah.
Now, let's make some money. I think this last card wasn't great. I didn't like it. I like this card a lot better. It's going to be, different time now, so it's gonna be early in the morning. So I think it's gonna affect a lot better. I feel like our energy levels are gonna be up, and it's gonna be exciting to watch. So
right. Also, Simon has an event this Thursday. Right?
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
Cigar Lounge.
Cigar Lounge. I don't know if this is not going to be out.
But we'll be there.
We will be having more events going forward where you can learn about sports betting. You can learn about what we do on Make Vegas Pay on Instagram, Make Vegas Pay on YouTube. And please subscribe to the channel. Watch. Tell your friends. Lots of insight in terms of betting. It helps me. It'll help you guys in terms of Ray's picks, in terms of Sweiss' picks, and also just good old-fashioned comedy fun. That's been our show. I've been Brady Matthews. That's been Raymond Sherwood. That's been It's Sweiss. That's been David. And guys, tune in to a great show next week. A lot more to recap.
Halloween show.
Also, stick around for a spectacular Halloween brand new episode. I've been Brady Matthews. Like I said, have a great weekend, and we will see you guys on Halloween. Can we put sound effects? What?